What is first law of thermodynamics? The first law of thermodynamics says that when you give a heat to a gas sample, here look at this, this is a gas sample, okay? When you give it some heat, heat is represented by Q, okay? When you turn on this burner, let me turn it on, heat is given to the gas. And what happens? The gas molecules start moving frantically, okay? So when you give some heat to a gas, that heat can either be stored in the internal energy, which is change in internal energy. So look here, when I turn on the burner, the gas particles start moving so fast. So when I give them the heat, they store the heat in their internal energy. And what other option does the gas have? The gas can take the heat, store it into the internal kinetic energy, or the other option is that the gas can do some work with that heat. So the second option is the gas can push this piston away with the energy it has. So the question is, how do you remember it? The easy way is the heat given to a system can either be used to do some work or be stored in the system itself as internal energy. So student, tell me, how do we remember it easily? It's like this. When you are given some money, say this money shows your salary. Okay, so when you get your salary, what happens? You either use that salary to meet your expenses, or if something is there, if you have some extra, what do you do with that? You put that in a bank. So the money you get, your salary, equals to your expenses and your savings. And what happens when your savings go up? When your saving increases, you get a rise in temperature. Your temperature also increases. Not literally, but you need to understand it. When you get some money, you expense, you meet your expense, and then you save the remaining. Just like that, when a gas gets some energy, when it gets some heat energy, it does some work by pushing the piston away, and it saves the rest inside. In which form? In form of internal energy. And when internal energy changes, the temperature of gas changes. So in a way, when you are giving some heat to a gas, when you are giving it some heat, it is doing some work by pushing the piston away. So its volume changes. And the second thing, if it saves some of the energy, if it puts some of the energy in the savings, then its temperature also increases. So what are the two things that can happen when you give a gas some heat? Either it can expand or it can raise its temperature. That is, my friend, the first law of thermodynamics. And to apply it in questions, you need to be able to calculate work done and change in internal energy. What is internal energy, you ask? That I will explain in my next video, where we will talk about degree of freedom, and then talk about the formula of internal energy of gas. Thank you very much for watching the video. Keep watching and keep learning.